Since the very first game, the Enclave were the biggest bad guys in the Fallout franchise, but today, we're gonna join them. Let's go. A few viewers have asked me how to launch a nuke in Fallout 76, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually start a tutorial on that today, but there's so much involved in the process that it's actually going to take 2 different videos, so this is actually going to be the first part on how to join the Enclave. To start this quest, we're going to actually have to come down to a cave that's right across the river from Harper's Ferry here. You can see it on the map, and once you come in, you're going to actually find this waste dump here. And we're going to go on inside, but be careful, there are heavy rads when you're coming in. This is such an ambient quest that I'm actually not going to talk that much when we're doing it here, but I will give you guys the best pointers for it. So once you come into the cavern, make sure that you either have a team or you're high enough level to handle death claws, because you will be fighting 2 to 3 of them all by yourself. The levels and rank of these death claws is going to be completely randomized when you come inside of the cave, so make sure you're perfectly prepared for the fight ahead. When you first come into the cave here, it's going to be dark, it's going to be scary, and you know what? You need to be scared. These death claws are no joke. So it seems our friend here has actually found the first of the death claws. We're going to have to take that down real quick. Now a quick note, you don't actually have to fight all the death claws in here, but you are going to have to search the cave thoroughly for the next part of the quest, so it's recommended to clear it out before you begin. Mind you, this quest and the rest of the Enclave quests are meant to be high level content. So don't be coming in here at level 7 like I am and thinking you can get away with it. Although if you come in with a team, you should be fine. A quick little tip, death claws are a great way to pick up gears, so once you've finished the Enclave quest and joined the Enclave, you can come back in here once the death claws respawn and farm them for materials. Now, once you've cleared out the death claws, you're going to actually come over into this little tiny crevice right here, and we're going to search the body. There's going to be a holotape on it called the Operation Summary. Once you click on this holotape, you're going to start the Bunker Buster mission. Part of this mission is to search the cavern for the bypass holotape. Now, you may have noticed already that the death claws leave these small piles of bodies, sticks, dirt, everything right here. What you're going to do is you're going to actually have to search these until you find the bypass holotape. This one here only has a spine and a tibia, but we're going to go on to the next one. Now, mind you, these can blend into the environment pretty easily, so you're going to have to search all over the place. And this is why we cleared out the death claws first, so that we have the ease that we need to go around and search the piles. Now I'd actually like to take a second to thank Ezek1134 here. Ezek has helped us out with filming this quest, and even helped us out with filming the next video after this. So, thank you so much, Ezek1134. I'm going to actually put a credit to you down inside of the description today. So once we've found the bypass holotape, we're going to bring it inside of the elevator here, and we need to actually play it in front of the secure access panel. Once you've done so, you can actually use the access panel to go down in the elevator.
User access updated. Welcome.
Once we've exited the elevator, we are inside of the bunker, and now it's time for the next part of the puzzle. Mind you, this tutorial does not do this mission justice. There's a lot of lore in here, and there's a lot of really cool things to find, so please, I implore you to go through this entire bunker, read all the journals, check all the holotapes. This is a really cool mission if you do it on your own. Don't take this as your way of experiencing this mission. Experience it for yourself, trust me. Once we come in through these doors here and come across that bridge, we're going to check this desk right here. This is going to bring up the security system manual reset. What we're going to have to do is throw the circuit breaker, open the air flue, and activate the circuit conduit. Now you'll notice that our mission has actually updated on the top corner there. It's going to say optional for the 3 of those, but they're not actually optional. Those are what we have to do next. I'm not sure why it says optional, but yeah. So we're going to come right up here before we go down to the next floor, and we're going to flip the circuit conduit. And then you can fall right through the floor here and go on to the next part. Coming through this door on the side here, we can actually flip the circuit breaker. And right across the room is another door, and another door. And here we can actually open up the air flue. Now by doing so, we have completely reset the bunker, and now we can go through the laser grid. Again, this all fits into the lore of the mission, so please go through and check everything yourself. Like I said, experience the mission for yourself, you'll enjoy it. Once you've made it into the bunker's secure room here, we're going to check all the holotapes and all of the notes inside of here for our codes. Now these codes are going to actually open up a secret safe that's going to give us the next part of the mission. So make sure to check everything you find in here. Any note, any holotape, every computer. Now when we check these notes here, you'll notice that they will actually have numbers on them. Those numbers are going to be used as our access code. And what we actually have to figure out for the next part of the mission is what access code is the correct one to get into the safe. Now I've heard the rumor plenty of times over on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, different social media that the code changes each time, but that's actually not true. It's the same code every single time. You could come in here with a code off of the internet or from this tutorial and completely do the mission in a few seconds. But like I said, you'd be skipping over the lore then, which isn't recommended. So what we're going to do is come on down to Judy's Gone here. And that's actually going to put our last code on there for the day of Judy Blackwell's death. And a quick hint for all of you, the code for this here is actually the day of Judy Blackwell's death. So it's going to be 021584.
Code accepted.
Once we've done that, you can actually hear the safe open up somewhere else in the room. We're going to go check that safe. And it's going to add us the Welcome to White Springs holotape. You're going to want to go inside of your inventory, find that holotape, and play it. With that, you're going to get a mini nuke, a Deathclaw gauntlet, and you're going to finish the Bunker Buster quest and start the next part of the quest line. Now the One of Us quest is actually the beginning of the Enclave quest line, and now we're going to join the Enclave by visiting the White Spring bunker and getting access to the Enclave's personal bunker themselves. Hello, Zeke. So open up your map, and we are going to come right over here to the west, and we are going to go to the White Springs Bunker, which is found right here. It's just south of the White Spring Resort. White Spring Resort. And we're going to fast travel there. It's going to be 31 caps for us. If you have the perk for lesser caps for traveling, I would suggest use it. It is quite the jump. So it could. Once you load in after fast traveling or walking here, we're going to come up to this door right here. It's a restricted area door, and we're going to go inside of it. Now, once you're in here, you are going to start the first part of joining the Enclave. And seeing how that's the tutorial today, we're going to actually end this here. And the next tutorial coming out later this month is going to be on how to launch a nuke. That's going to cover most of the Enclave quests, the rest of the quest line, and how to get to where you can actually start launching these nukes yourself. So I'm going to actually just let this play out, and you guys all have a fantastic day.
What do we have here? No glaring mutations. Radiation exposure present, but recent. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Boldstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please,